Hey folks, Troy Dooley, MLM Help Desk. Hope you're having an awesome day. We're doing this on Xyngular. You might know Xyngular because of the Core 4 weight loss program. You might know it from their drinks. Started watching this company, I guess back in December of 2009. Was not impressed whatsoever. I'm just not impressed with these marketing gimmicks of single line unilevel comp plans. Now, you got to understand the comp plan, and you guys know comp plan's always the last thing for me, but when a company's leading with that, it really frustrates me, especially when I know they've got a pretty decent product line. And so we were watching this, but then in January of last year, it really, I perked up a little bit because my friend Paul Gravett and his business partner Ray Grimm had merged their company into Xyngular, and I thought, okay, this is a good thing. You know, this could work, but then as I started digging deeper, I thought, man, there's some big-time executives at the top of this thing now, and if they can't get this recruiting, the sponsoring, the product out there into the masses, they could burn through some cash fast. You know, and then Paul had left and went to do his thing, so I was a little bit concerned. But it had good leadership, had a good product line. Didn't like the comp plan, but that I believe comp plans can grow if you got a right leadership and the right product. So I gave them some leeway. If people contacted me privately, I told them how I felt. I was straightforward. Man, I have questions about the comp plan. I have questions about the cash burn. They've got a good product line, and if they can push through the early stages of growth, they'll be okay. Well, they made it through their first year, and that's a positive sign. You know, but here's what got me. I had a young black man that had been a protege of a very top black network marketer. And listen, if I offend people, I'm sorry, but this Afro-American and Latino-American and all that, look, I grew up in you're black, you're Spanish, you're Mexican, you're white. Look, that's just it. So don't get offended, okay? I really grew this last year to just admire what Lawrence Michael Young is doing. He contacted me. He said, Troy, I'm breaking away from my mentor. It's time I take my team and we go out on our own. I said, that's what leadership's about. I respect that. How's your leader look at it? And he was offended, didn't like it. That's typical too. We all get our egos hurt sometimes when people break out and do their own thing. And I said, well, you know, you've been mentored by one of the greats. He's got to go do his own thing. You know, and you've got to do your thing. And he goes, well, I'm going to go to Xyngular. What do you think? I said, whoa, dude, I'm not a fan of that company. And I shared with him why. And he said, okay, but are you open-minded? I said, absolutely. He goes, if I send you in the product, if we continue to communicate, would you not post anything until you tell me first? Can we talk through any concerns that you have? I said, yeah, absolutely. And over the last year, he'd send me stuff, he'd share with me stuff, and we'd go back and forth. In the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be doing a live interview with him, and then we're going to put it up here because I'm so excited about what I've seen. I've seen personal growth with him, with his lovely wife. I've seen their team grow. And I've watched them as they've pushed through the last few months, as they've launched into 2011. I've started to see the testimonials from his team. I've been using this product for the last couple of weeks, okay, getting on it, using it, cheating just like I did with Body by Vi, okay, I did that, but this is a phenomenal product. Now I got to say something right now, and we'll do this again on the product review. I don't care what company it is. If you're taking weight loss from any company, you better be reading the back. You better make sure what it has in it. You better look at all the warning signs. You better know if you can take this if you're pregnant, if you're not pregnant. You better know what all the other ingredients is in here, because it can be concerning. Okay, you got to know those things. But in this case right here, I'm going to put up a video. I'm going to put up a website. I'm going to put up some stuff about Lawrence. Because it's leaders like Lawrence Michael Young who says, you know what, Troy, I did my due diligence on the company. I believe in the leadership. I believe in the product. I believe we can make the compensation plan work for the whole team, not just for me. When you get that, when you get a man that is more concerned about his team than he is himself, because he knows he can survive anywhere, you've got a leader worth following, and you've got a company that if Xyngular is attracting this type of leadership across the board, this is going to be a young company to watch. Now they've got their new products. Again, they started with a juice. They've done some eco-friendly things. I dropped that one. We'll get this one in our hands. You know, they brought out the little pixie stick. They've got a variety of things. I'm not too sure I'm whoop on this. I'm doing some due diligence. Anytime somebody tells me I can sprinkle something on my food and it's going to reduce my calories, that just doesn't make sense to me because I'm just an old redneck. So I'm going to check on that. But they've got these vitamins I've been using, this Accelerate. We're going to go through this over the next few weeks. I'm going to let you know how it's going. But all in all, we're doing this because of a leader in the field who believed enough to say, Troy, I'll send you the product. I'll send you a shirt. I want you to do a review from your heart, but I want to talk to you through this. I want to see if we can come face to face and agree or disagree on things. That's what true leadership. That's what builds a relationship. That's what builds a friendship. I'm looking forward to the day that Lawrence has his team somewhere and I can actually get in the front and speak to them because I'm proud of what he's doing. It's amazing to me. You know, there's going to be proteges in his team that are going to grow up and eventually they're going to leave. He's probably going to call me on the phone frustrated, and I'm going to say, Lawrence, listen, isn't that what you did when you left over here? That's exactly what it is. Check out this video. Check out a little bit about Lawrence Michael Young and his team. It's powerful. Live life like it's an epic adventure. I'll see you at the top.